Now in the previous section, we have already studied that from a point, 4 normals can be drawn to a hyperbola. Let eccentric angles of feet of these normals be alpha, beta, gamma and delta. So these 4 points, they represent 4 conormal points for a given hyperbola. We need to prove that sum of eccentric angles, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta, and it is an odd multiple of pi. So this is what we need to prove. Now we know that equation of normal to a hyperbola is given by ax cos theta plus by cot theta, and it is equal to a square plus b square. Now what we'll do is we'll take tan theta by 2 as t. So we can write this equation as ax 1 minus t square upon 1 plus t square by 1 minus t square upon 2t, and it is equal to a square plus b square. We can write this equation as 2at into 1 minus t square x plus by 1 minus t to the power 4, and it will be 2t 1 plus t square into a square plus b square. Now we can write this equation as by t to the power 4 plus 2 a square plus b square plus 2ax t cube plus 2 a square plus b square, and then we also have 2ax into t, so minus 2ax t and minus by equals 0. Now since we are talking about conormal points, all these normals, they'll pass through same point, which is say h comma k. So we'll put x as h and y as k. We can write this equation as bk t to the power 4 plus 2 a square plus b square plus 2ah t cube plus 2 a square plus b square minus 2ah t and minus bk equals 0. Now this equation will have 4 real roots. So if it has 4 real roots, say t1, t2, t3 and t4, we can write s1 as minus 2 a square plus b square plus 2ah upon bk. Value of s2 will be 0, s3 will be minus 2 a square plus b square minus 2ah upon bk, and then s4 will be minus bk upon bk, so it will be minus 1. Now we have taken t as tan theta by 2. So the 4 roots of this equation will be tan alpha by 2, tan beta by 2, tan gamma by 2 and tan delta by 2. Now we'll write tan alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta by 2. We know that this is equal to s1 minus s3 upon 1 minus s2 plus s4. Now we'll have this s1 minus s3, which will be minus 8ah upon bk upon 1, s2 is 0 and s4 is minus 1, so it will be 8ah upon bk upon 0. So that means this expression, it approaches infinite. When tan theta approaches infinite, that means theta is an odd multiple of pi by 2. So we can write alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta upon 2, and it must be equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. Now here 2 and 2 will cancel. So we'll get this result as alpha plus beta plus gamma plus delta, and it must be equal to 2n plus 1 into pi. And this is what we need to prove. So if alpha, beta, gamma and delta are eccentric angles of co-normal points, then the sum must be equal to an odd multiple of pi.
Now another result in conormal points is if alpha, beta and gamma are eccentric angles of 3 points on hyperbola, the normals at which are concurrent, then we'll need to prove that sine alpha plus beta plus sine beta plus gamma plus sine gamma plus alpha, and it is equal to 0. Now while proving the first result, we have already established that S2 is 0 and S4 is minus 1. Now what is S2? S2 is 10 alpha by 2, 10 beta by 2 plus 10 beta by 2, 10 gamma by 2 plus 10 gamma by 2, 10 alpha by 2, and then plus, suppose the fourth root is delta, 10 delta by 2 and 10 alpha by 2 plus 10 beta by 2 and 10 gamma by 2, and it is equal to 0. Now we also know S4 is minus 1. So we can write 10 alpha by 2, 10 beta by 2, 10 gamma by 2, 10 delta by 2, and we'll put it equals to minus 1. Now we'll put the value of 10 delta by 2. Then from here we'll get this result, which is 10 alpha by 2, 10 beta by 2, 10 beta by 2, 10 gamma by 2, 10 gamma by 2, 10 alpha by 2, and here we'll get minus 1 upon 10 alpha by 2, 10 beta by 2, 10 gamma by 2, and here it will be 10 alpha by 2 plus 10 beta by 2 plus 10 gamma by 2. Now if we look at this first expression, 10 alpha by 2 will cancel, we'll get cot beta by 2 and cot gamma by 2, and we already have 10 beta by 2, 10 gamma by 2. In the same way, for second one we'll get cot alpha by 2 and cot gamma by 2, and we already have 10 gamma by 2 and 10 alpha by 2, and finally we have cot alpha by 2 and beta by 2. We also have 10 alpha by 2 and 10 beta by 2. So we can write this as cyclic summation of 10 alpha by 2, 10 beta by 2 minus cot alpha by 2 into cot beta by 2. Now we'll change everything in terms of sine and cos. Now in the denominator we'll have sine alpha by 2, sine beta by 2, cos alpha by 2 into cos beta by 2, and in the numerator we'll have sine square alpha by 2 into sine square beta by 2 minus cos square alpha by 2 into cos square beta by 2. Now we'll multiply and divide it with 4. Now in the numerator we have a square minus b square, which is a plus b into a minus b. So we can write this as 4 and cos a plus b. So it will be cos alpha plus beta by 2 and then cos a minus b, and there will be cos alpha minus beta by 2 with a minus sign. And in the denominator we have 2 sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2, which is nothing but sin alpha, and sin beta by 2 cos beta by 2 is sin beta. So we can write this as sin alpha into sin beta, and this summation it is equal to 0. Now we can also write this as 2 cos alpha plus beta by 2 into cos alpha minus beta by 2 upon sin alpha into sin beta, and it is equal to 0. Now we can use the formula for 2 cos c cos d. So it will be cos alpha plus cos beta upon sin alpha sin beta, and it is equal to 0. We have this cyclic summation. Now to complete the symmetry, we'll multiply everything with sin gamma. So we can actually write this as summation sin gamma cos alpha plus sin gamma cos beta upon sin alpha sin beta and sin gamma. It should be 0. Now if we expand this cyclic summation, we'll get sin gamma cos alpha sin gamma cos beta sin alpha cos beta, sin alpha, cos gamma, and the same way we'll get sin beta, cos alpha, sin beta, cos gamma, and it should be 0. Now we'll take sin gamma cos alpha and sin alpha cos gamma. So there'll be sin alpha plus gamma. So we can write this as sin alpha plus gamma. In the same way, sin gamma cos beta, cos gamma sin beta. It'll be sin beta plus gamma. And then we have sin alpha cos beta, sin beta cos alpha, which is nothing but sin alpha plus beta, and it is 0. And this is the result which we need to prove. So if alpha, beta, gamma are eccentric angles of 3 points on hyperbola, the normals at which are concurrent, then sin alpha plus beta plus sin beta plus gamma plus sin gamma plus alpha, it must be 0.